I rewatched Friday the 13th Part 2. Now, if you haven't watched I rewatched Friday the 13th 1980 video, then I suggest you to watch it, but if you don't want to, then yeah. So I rewatched Friday the 13th Part 2, which is it's my second favorite Friday the 13th. It goes Friday the 13th Part 3, obviously my favorite, Friday the 13th Part 2, then 6, and then I like Manhattan and the other ones, but you know, so when I rewatched this movie, I obviously knew it was gonna be fucking good, and it was, obviously. It's 10 times better as you rewatch it in a long ass time. Same thing with part 3, which I'll be doing a video on that, and all the Friday 13th. But Friday 13th part 2, I don't know, it has this like atmosphere and the way the whole movie feels. So, in the very beginning of the movie, Jason finds out it turns out that Jason saw his mother get beheaded by that woman, and he ends up killing her in the very beginning. And you never really get to see what he looks like until later. But it turns out he's wearing this fucking farmer outfit with the sack mask, and I heard that the sack mask was from another movie, which is cool. But I prefer this better than the other movie. But back to it, he ends up going on a killing spree because his mother is dead. So it's technically like mother and son, or son and mother, because they both get revenge for each other. And Jason's in this shack, which is famous shack, obviously, and has his mother's head in the very center of the table, and has like the whole sweater there. That'll be very important at the end of the movie because the woman goes in. I forget her name though. She's a good final girl. She goes in, puts the sweater on, and tries to trick Jason into thinking she's actually Pamela, but it's not. And Jason falls for it because you can see Pamela. Jason actually thinks it's Pamela because you see Pamela talking to him, like the whole thing, with her in it. And they were gonna actually kill him, but they didn't. But they end up getting a good shot on him by the neck, and he comes back and he like with no mask on, and he takes the girl, and yeah, he looks hideous as fuck. But um, you gotta think about it. This is where Jason's still human. And then part 3 is where he's still human, but part 4 is where he is a fucking zombie. And that's cool, like, you can see the progression system, like, he goes from a human to a fucking zombie. Like, it's not possible, but, yeah. And then, he got some great kills, obviously, the one where he impales a couple through the bed while they're having sex. And it's just a really good movie. And the whole part where he fucking runs, like, I think Jason running is scary as shit. Like a crazy man running at you. I think they stopped that when he became a zombie, which is kind of fucking stupid, but it's still good. But I love this movie. If I had to give it a rating, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for many reasons. I love this movie a lot, but Friday 13 Part 3 is definitely 20 out of 10 in my opinion. But even if that was an actual rating, but yeah, that is pretty much about it. See you.